Hey everyone, Carlos Espinoza with Recreation. Today we're talking about poison oak. Here's the thing about poison oak. It is a tricky plant. So sometimes the leaves are big, sometimes they're small, sometimes they're different colors, sometimes there's no leaves at all. I feel like Dr. Seuss. That's kind of weird. It's a plant you should learn to recognize so you can avoid the repercussions, which is poison oak rash. One thing that it will always do learn to identify it. Here's the thing about poison oak. It is a tricky plant. What do I mean by tricky? Its leaves are different colors. It drops its leaves. Leaves are different sizes. Its leaves typically not always the same shape. So sometimes it's hard to spot. Sometimes the leaves are big, sometimes they're small, sometimes they're bright green, sometimes they're red or orange or yellow or purple. Sometimes there's no leaves at all. Because of all those variables, it's hard to say that's poison oak without having lots of experience in identifying it. Despite all of that, there's one thing that it will always do, unless it's dropped a leaf or it's been munched off or whatever, but they grow in leaves of 3. Let's start now and show you some poison oak examples. You'll see examples here like sticks poking up in a big old bunch, or maybe just a few. Poison oak right there. I don't want to touch it. That's along the fence line, growing up on the fence. Sometimes it likes to scale up trees. So all of this right here is poison oak. Branch right here is poison oak, and it's dormant state for winter. It's not winter yet, but it's lost its leaves. Poison oak is tricky year-round. You can also see here some of the coloring. You've got greens, purples, reds. This stuff is very much alive. So little bunches of 3 you want to avoid, whatever color it is, unless it's a berry. Berry leaves also come in 3s. I don't know if all of them do, but they can. So another tricky part. Fun thing about the berry is that it's going to have a fuzzy leaf. Here's the example of the hairy berry. You can see this little shiny fur being reflected in the sun, and right next to it in a set of 3 is the poison oak. And then next to it is the berry again, and more poison oak. A plant that's out to trick you, because here's another green one, there's a red one, there's a berry, and it's all nested right in here, all mixed together. So if you don't know what you're looking for, it's hard to stay away from it. That's identification. Leaves of 3, shiny, varying color, size, shape, but leaves of 3, or empty stalks that are kind of poking straight up. And you just have to practice and look at all the beautiful different variations of what poison oak can grow in. Spend enough time around it and you'll learn to recognize it. If not, you're gonna get a rash. Poison oak is not fun for anybody, ever. So do yourself a favor and just learn to spot it, avoid it. That's all I got for you. Hey, thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Avoidance. Great tactic. It's a plant you should Oh, let's just stop there. Start again. That's a great idea. Let's do it. Thanks for watching. That was dumb. I just wave. That's way better. Bye. Bye. Okay, I'll see you all later. Haha. Yeah.